guys, welcome back to my channel. This is my second video within the week. Okay, all right, I'm fancy now. I'm gonna be showing you guys how to make a unicorn cake. It is a very popular cake with all of the colors and all of that good stuff. What tips to use, what colors to use, what piping bags to use, all of that stuff. If you haven't already, please follow me on Instagram at Jans_cupcakes and make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Okay? Hope you guys enjoy. So I was really trying my best not to do a voiceover today. I was gonna actually, live in action and motion, but you hear that? Yeah, it's too loud outside right now. So I'm gonna have to do a voiceover. Hold it right. All right, let's go. So all I'm doing is taking my Italian meringue buttercream. Y'all already know what it is. Okay? I'm taking that, putting it in between the layers. Now I'm trying to give y'all a little slow motion action. Y'all see that little slow-mo? All right. So I do not measure out my buttercream. Like, that's just something that I don't do. I plop it up there until my heart tells me to stop. Yeah, so I just make sure that it's just even and everything has some buttercream. And if you haven't already, go watch my last video when I explain how I like cake to buttercream ratio. If you haven't watched my video, go watch it, because you will understand why I have so many layers. Now I'm not gonna lie, baby girl looked like she is leaning. Okay, from my point of view, it just looks like she's a little lopsided. From the camera's point of view, sis look like she is sliding. But don't worry, I'm gonna fix it. I'm gonna fix it. It's because I had too much buttercream on one side, and don't worry, she's not gonna be leaning for long. But I am doing a crumb coat, and I'm gonna put that in the fridge or freezer for about 10 to 15 minutes so we can lock in all those crumbs. So while my cake is in the freezer, I am gonna be making some colors. Now I'm gonna be making blue, pink, yellow, and purple, of course. You can mix any colors. As you can tell, I'm really using, you see that arm work? I really got a little workout. So I'm just adding color. Now the only thing about Italian meringue buttercream is that when you add food coloring, it is very pastel color. It's very light, so you have to add a lot just to make it vibrant. If I was using American buttercream, it'll just be very easier. But since Italian meringue buttercream is really just butter and egg whites, it doesn't have that bright white consistency. But it's all good because the color still came out cute. So I'm just mixing it up. Well, if you know me well enough, I had to throw a Usher tune in here, but I hope I don't get copyrighted. I hope I don't get copyrighted. But anyway, yeah, so the cake is out of the freezer. It's a little hard. Now, I know right now it's looking a little crazy, but we about to doll her up real quick. So I'm just going to put more Italian meringue buttercream. So since it is cold, the buttercream is going to stick to the cake a little bit better. So, it's going to be a little tighter grip. And while I'm doing that, I'm going to explain to you the tips that I'm using. Now, I'm using tips from Korea. They are the bigger tips. You can get them from New York Cakes, I Don't Believe Michael's, Amazon, all of that good stuff. So I'm using an 825 tip, an 826 tip, a 1M tip, and one of those circle tips. Yeah. But you don't have to use those tips. You could use any tips. It doesn't matter. And I am putting the buttercream in a saran wrap just to make sure that all of my colors come out at the same time. That's exactly what I was doing, nothing fancy. So I'm gonna coat the cake one more time because I want my cake to look clean. It's a process, but it's all right. I just took it back out of the freezer for one more time. I'm just applying the buttercream up and down motion. It's just a little bit more easier than taking my bench scraper and filling up all of the holes and the gaps. You're gonna put that back in the freezer, and then we're gonna decorate. That's the best part. So I'm just taking my bench scraper or my spatula to clean up those edges a little bit. I'm not too concerned about the top because the top is going to be covered, but I do want to make sure that the outer edge has, a little sharp, nice little look to it. I did order the unicorn eyelashes and horn and stuff from Amazon. I will leave it in the description box below, and we're about to start decorating. Now, it does not matter where you pipe these things. It does not matter. I'm just literally taking my different colors, different piping tips, and piping it everywhere. If you can see, I did make a little guide because, it's like a little ponytail. It's not a ponytail, but you know what I mean. Just comes to the side and you just want to follow that guide. I have some yellow, the pink, the purple, the blue, and literally there is no right way to do it. You just go where your heart tells you to go, to be honest. I'm just piping it literally anywhere. Now this angle is very basuta. This angle is trash, but I have to work with it because my phone died and I was getting a little condensation going on. It was very hot, of course, like always. So I did wipe it down with a little paper towel, just pat it, not wipe it. And I'm gonna try my best to explain to you how I'm putting the eyes. Now I'm just making sure that the eyes are centered and they are literally just lined up the best way possible. Now, of course, I was having bad luck with my camera, but I put the horn on, put the eyelashes on, sprinkled a little glitter, and the cake is done. The cake is done. Look how cute she came out. She's very cute. But make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And always, always keep it cute.